Hi there, this is my lock, and this is a 5-lever ERA or ERA insurance lever padlock. There's the key. Now, the reason I'm making this video is I've just seen Beer Can Bushcraft pick two of very similar locks to this, and then have trouble with a third. And yeah, lever locks are a strange beast. There's a lot of variables. With this particular one, it varies between what tools I use to pick. So if I use the Old English, the UK Lockpickers Old English style padlock pick set, it can open it, but it's normally a bit of a struggle. And then I can use the Andy Mack pick set. Sorry, my mind went blank there. And it'll open a bit quicker. It's a strange one. Now, while I'm picking it, it sometimes feels like the levers aren't lifting. Everything feels quite solid. There's a little movement, but not a lot. And the levers are still rising, but they're going up a little bit and then maybe dropping, but they're a little bit higher than they were before you gave them a little tweak. And you just go back and forth and you just keep tweaking these levers. Now with the UK lockpickers, it can be a tight fit in here, so just not getting a good movement. So I felt a little bit of movement there as soon as I hit sort of lever 4. And 1, 2. So getting on to the levers, moving back and forth is really awkward. So this pick wire is just a little bit too thick for the keyway. I'm putting a fairly stiff tension on and just going back and forth. Now the thickness of each lever and the thickness of the pick, it's quite easy to accidentally miss a lever. So just keep going back and forth. Sometimes you'll get a little bit more movement there. So the lock is still getting picked. It just feels like there's not a lot of action going on. It's a strange. I think I heard something drop in there. And there we go. So yeah, that was quite difficult, but it got there. Just perseverance and trying to be careful that you're not actually accidentally skipping or missing one of the levers. So a little bit more awkward to reach out and get the tension on with this pick handle. So it's not quite so easy to pick in hand with this, but it's so felt a little bit of movement, keeping keeping the tension quite firm, and we are in. So you can see the difference between, you know, I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, there is a little bit of difference in the height of these. A little bit of difference between the height of those, but when we compare it to the key, it's a little bit lower, and so that's about the same size. So maybe it is thickness wise, that's a little bit thicker than the first sort of tensioning part of the key, and yeah, about the same. So, and there we go, the heights of the, but this is high enough with these ERA insurance locks. This hook, this pick wire is just tall enough to do these, and it's a little bit easier to get this out of the keyway. With this being a little bit longer, it can be a struggle getting this rotated round enough to get it back out of the keyway. So yeah, there you go. That's just keep the pressure on, keep at it. If you felt a little bit of movement in the beginning, the levers are setting. It might just take a lot of little tweaks rather than one big tweak to get them to where they need to go. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Cheers.